Ethiopia is set to hold elections in 2026, raising questions about whether the process will be free and fair. Since 1995, Ethiopia has conducted elections every 5 years, except for 2021 when voting was delayed due to COVID-19. The ruling party has consistently won more than 95% of parliamentary seats, except in 2005 when opposition parties secured about 32%. In the most recent election of 2021, the Prosperity Party claimed 96.8% of the seats. A study on Ethiopian electoral trends examined elections under the Ethiopian People's Revolutionary Democratic Front, which governed from 1991 to 2019, and its successor, the Prosperity Party. The research assessed whether Ethiopia was progressing toward political pluralism, where diverse voices shape government decisions, or maintaining an authoritarian system. The findings indicate that the Ethiopian government continues to suppress and detain opposition figures. 3 key factors contribute to this trend. Persistent state repression. Regardless of leadership changes, vote manipulation and political exclusion have remained common in Ethiopian elections since 1995. Uneven electoral competition. While some regions experience real contestation, others are tightly controlled by the ruling party. A first-past-the-post electoral system. This system excludes significant opposition voices, allowing the ruling party to maintain dominance in both federal and regional legislatures. Under this electoral framework, Ethiopia's parliament has functioned as a one-party institution, leaving little room for opposition. While Ethiopian elections may technically grant citizens the right to vote, an imbalanced electoral system ensures ruling parties retain control, making the elections free but not necessarily fair. The upcoming 2026 elections offer an opportunity for reform that could enhance political inclusion. Electoral trends and political control. Ethiopia has held 6 rounds of elections since 1995, yet the same patterns of political dominance persist. The Prosperity Party continues to rely on authoritarian strategies, including harassment and suppression of political rivals. It has also adopted new tactics, such as selectively addressing regional grievances to consolidate support. Regional disparities. Opposition parties face differing levels of repression across Ethiopia, demonstrating that electoral control is strategically applied rather than uniform. Research into regional election dynamics shows that ruling parties tailor suppression efforts based on political threats, further complicating democratic representation in the country. Electoral system challenges. Ethiopia's winner-takes-all electoral system fosters political monopoly, silencing opposition voices and eroding trust in democratic processes. While opposition parties have performed well in ethnically diverse regions like the southern nations, nationalities, and peoples, they have struggled in strongholds such as Oromia and Somali regions. In the 2005 election, opposition groups won approximately 38% of the vote but gained disproportionately fewer parliamentary seats. Similarly, in 2021, the Prosperity Party secured 96.8% of parliamentary seats despite winning 90% of the total vote. In Addis Ababa, opposition parties such as Balderas and Azima received 32% of votes, but failed to win any seats due to the first-past-the-post system. In some regions, including Oromia and Somali, major opposition groups withdrew from elections due to government repression, leaving the ruling party as the sole candidate for many seats. Path to electoral reform. To move toward more inclusive governance, 3 key reforms are suggested. 1. Adopting proportional representation. This system would allocate seats based on vote share, ensuring greater representation. Countries like South Africa and Namibia use proportional representation for more balanced political competition. 2. Ensuring fair competition for opposition parties. All regions must allow opposition parties to operate freely rather than restricting them where they pose a political challenge. 3. Strengthening independent electoral oversight. Greater access for impartial electoral boards and international observers would improve public trust in Ethiopia's elections. With democracy at a crossroads, Ethiopia faces a choice: continue on its current path or embrace reforms that promote inclusivity and stability. The 2026 elections could be a turning point toward a more democratic and representative future.